In the silence I draw near, where the veil has disappeared. Holy ground beneath my feet, heaven's whisper beckons me. At the throne of mercy I bow low, where rivers of grace forever flow. No shame, no fear, just love untold. At the throne of mercy I am whole. Let angels sing, let glory rise. Your presence floods the darkest night. I'm not alone, I'm not the same. Your mercy writes my brand new name. In the silence I draw near, where the veil has disappeared. Holy ground beneath my feet, heaven's whisper beckons me. At the throne of mercy I bow low, where rivers of grace forever flow. No shame, no fear, just love untold. At the throne of mercy I am whole. Scars and ashes I release, trading sorrow for your peace. You lift my face, you call me son. The battle's over, grace has won. Let angels sing, let glory rise. Your presence floods the darkest night. I'm not alone, I'm not the same. Your mercy writes my brand new name.
Hello, sacred friends, and welcome to another Sacred Circle reading. A very warm welcome to all the divine, magical, sacred souls that are tuning in today. I'm truly honored and grateful to have you guys here. So we have a very special reading today on a very magical day. Today is the 11th of the 11th, signifying the 1111 portal. And the 1111 portal is very special because it is a special energetic gateway. It's often called the gateway of awakening, and it occurs every year on the 11th of the 11th, so 11th of November. Today, this year's 1111 portal is the year of the 9, so 2025 being the year of the 9. So I feel as though this is the start of something new, as I heard. And the start of brand new beginnings and brand new manifestations. With the date 1111, it does mirror the number sequence 11, right, which is believed to be a cosmic alignment or an energetic doorway. It opens, allowing those that have access to it to access higher frequencies of consciousness, receive the divine guidance, as well as manifest your desires more easily. It's kind of like what they say, a reset. A universe's reset and realign moment when the veil between the dimensions thins, and your thoughts, emotions, and intentions have that amplified power. So yeah, guys, it's a very special portal. It does signify awakening, as a lot of people have deeper spiritual insights post this portal. It's also about your soul remembering certain things around this time. It's also a mirror number, as it's known, 1111, right, where your inner reality is reflecting your outward reality. And that's why they say for manifestations, you set the intention so that what you mirror on the inside, you get to manifest on the outside. And if you know the RS season viewer on the channel, very much those that are watching has that ability to pull also from the 5D into the 3D. So yeah, I feel like this portal is very unique, and it's very powerful in that sense as well. It also talks about ascension. This portal is about where higher frequencies enter the planet. It's also about, activating one's own light body as well as crown chakra, and connecting, not only to your higher self, but to the angels, your spirit guides, ascended masters, etc. Especially Archangel Metatron, who governs sacred geometry and portals. So yeah, guys, today we have a very special reading from Archangel Chamuel, the Archangel of Love, as well as Archangel Metatron, keeper of the Akashic Records. So for those that don't know who Archangel Chamuel is, I have his card here, which I will explain in a bit. But Archangel Chamuel is known to be the Archangel of Love, right? He is known, or his name means he who sees God. So very much connected, to God, divine source, and the unique love, of divine love, as well as source's love. So he's the embodiment thereof. His color ray is the soft pink ray, which is known to be, the divine love's ray. The vibration is very much towards the heart chakra. And, his main qualities, if we look at it, we're not saying gender specific, but the Archangel Chamuel's main qualities are love, peace, compassion, and emotional balance. And he's known also to unite twin flames and soulmates. So yeah, guys, I feel as though with him being here, there's a lot of divine love coming through from the 5D, and on its way, I'm hearing, to reach you as well. And the next archangel that we have, and we shall be channeling today, is Archangel Metatron. And he, is known as the angel of divine presence. Like I said, he is the keeper of the Akashic Records. He's usually on the violet, or they say indigo white ray. And his vibration is the crown and soul chakra. And his main qualities, relates to spiritual awakening, divine wisdom, sacred geometry, as well as higher learning and energetic clearing as well. Archangel Metatron also has his unique healing cube, which is known as Metatron's cube. So he's also known for his healing powers. He's an all-in-one archangel, really. He is one of the most radiant and most vibrant, I feel, when it comes to the archangels, because he is here also, many have said, to raise the frequencies and vibrations of Mother Gaia and the universe. So he works together with, also aligning Earth, on the universal plane towards galaxies, outer galaxies as well. He is bringing the Earth's vibration to reach that vibration, wherein Earth then has a place, or seat at the table. If you look at it from like a galactic federation perspective, where Earth now's vibration reaches those kind of heights, to be able to also receive those type of frequencies as well. And it's said often that Metatron's mission, right, was for those that are ascended and those that are on the ascension journey to remember their divine purpose and their higher soul blueprint. He also assists with spiritual ascension and manifestation, and that's why I feel him coming in today is very key and very unique. He also helps those, understand sacred patterns. If you know. The sacred circle is all about, the totems, the patterns, the geometric signs, as well as the numerology and angel numbers. He also helps highly sensitive souls, light workers, etc., and children, especially indigo children, channel, from the higher realms. And he governs, like I said, the Akashic records, which is the divine library, as it's known, of all souls. So I do feel like having him here is going to bring a lot of insight and a lot of messages and signs, synchronicities. And I kind of tie in why he's here today as well. So it's often said that also, Archangel Metatron, he's known, to come in the form of number sequences like 1111, right? 333, which we've been seeing, and 777. And like I said, he has the Archangel Metatron cube, which is the healing cube, and he's able to also, present a lot of healing light for those that call upon him as well. So yeah, guys, I feel like, with both the archangels today, there's going to be a very sacred and very special message. So today, I'm doing the reading on the 1111, so on the day of the portal where the vibrations are high, and I really wanted to channel using those frequencies as well. It's also a very special day because it is Kal Bhairav Jayanti, or Kalashtami, coinciding today and tomorrow. So Kal Bhairav is a form of Lord Shiva. We have channeled him before on this channel, so if you feel pulled or called, to check him out, check his reading out. Sorry, the messages from him, you can call to do so. And so yeah, that in itself has heightened the energies as well. Also, like I said, with today being the 1111, in itself, the portal of divination, portal of manifestation, everything is opened. So yeah, guys, I did feel like, that was very sick, the signification of how powerful today is as well, with the energies and the frequencies in the air. So if you are new, a very warm welcome to all the new subscribers for joining the Sacred Circle. And for my returning subscribers, yeah, guys, welcome back. And note that the intention has been set, that this reading will find those that it is meant to find, all in divine timing and as per the divine plan. Okay, guys, so some of the synchronicities and some of the messages that I got ahead of today's reading, and why what this reading is, I feel is going to be all about. A very special message today. If you did come from the last reading, which was from the Mighty Seraphim, we did see the underlying message of love come through in strong. With divine counterparts coming together, you meeting your soulmate, twin flame, but a higher love, it's like a true love, was the message that came through, as well as you reuniting with someone that you've taken a lot of past lives with, reincarnated type of love that transcends boundaries, a love that it's like an everlasting love, akin almost to source love. So yeah, I felt very much that was the strong message, right? And then if you know from the last reading, it was divided in a part 1 and a part 2 because I had to move locations, and today I'm in the same different location to my normal location in the readings. And so when I moved the cards, right, and I moved to this different location, the one card that I'd left behind, right, and I found it, consequently after doing the reading, was this card of Archangel Chamuel. And like I said, it was a very much of a divine synchronicity that, seeing him as like you wanted me to see, of this card that was with the card left behind, and the signification of the reading was about love. So I do feel like, there is a strong message that he wants to share today. Also, ahead of the reading today, I did hear God wink, God winks, God incidents, not coincidences, but God incidents. And I felt very intrigued as to, what the message, what the universe and the archangels want to say, if you are a seasoned viewer, if the Oracle of Sacred Circle is very much governed by totems, signs, synchronicities. So, it's all about God winks in a sense, in terms of, the universe showing its presence, as well as the signs, synchronicities that are leading the way, when it comes to divine path, spiritual path, alignment, ascension, and, communicating and having a deeper commune with the divine. So yeah, when I heard God wink, I was like, okay, but the channel is about God winks. But this is like a very significant God wink I heard. So for those that don't know, a God wink basically is a term that's used to describe a moment or an event that feels like a personal sign or message from the divine. It's as if God or the universe, right, is giving you a wink to say, I'm here, I see you, and you're on the right path. It often, people say sometimes it seems like a coincidence, but it's often a coincidence that feels more meaningful. It's perfectly timed, and it's perfectly timed, to be random, right? Like a divine synchronicity. So an example would be like, for example, you're meeting an old friend, and or you think about an old friend, sorry, and then suddenly, this friend calls you or messages you, or you're struggling with something and you ask for a sign, and then you get that symbol, that answer, or you're doubting your spiritual path in some way, and then there's a loving insurance of you, connecting with the divine, and then you feel, the reassurance from the divine. And it's basically, messages of reassurance from the universe that everything is going to be okay. It is, one would say that a God wink is divinely orchestrated coincidence that reminds you, of your higher power, your higher journey, and your spiritual path as well. So yeah, guys, I did feel like, like I said, the channel is all about the God winks, God incidences, but today is very much different or special in a way that it's synchronized to you, because once I heard God wink, right, I also heard you entering the divine matrix. I also heard was the universe is now saying yes. So something that was previously maybe a no, or maybe not right now, has become a yes, right? That's what I heard. And I also heard, so this no, for example, was like, let's say, for example, you find something at the bottom of your cupboard, right? But it's so far, and you have to really extend, and it's out of your reach, type of scenario. That was what I saw. It was out of reach, but it was out of reach for a specific reason, right? It was either being protected, or divine timing wasn't the perfect time for you to reach it. But that's the kind of scenario that I got, as well as like I said, this God incidents. I heard you're being called here for a reason. So I do feel like after this reading, or this reading could be the symbolization or activation thereof, where you will see something profound, like a divine profound message just for you. And we do have Archangel Metatron here. Like I said, he is the archangel also of understanding the symbols, the symbology, the ideology behind certain symbols. So I do feel like maybe in this reading, so this could have already happened to you, where you've already experienced something divine, where it was a God wink or a God incidence, or you're about to, or this, this reading itself is in activation for you to see something. But I do feel like you have come here for a reason. I heard as well, or you're here for a reason, and I do feel like this will be a profound message as well. Like I said, with Archangel Chamuel here, it is going to be about love. I heard strongly soulmate, divine love. I've been seeing signs, messages on my feed as well about union of two soulmates, divine union, and then I also heard a union made by the stars, guys. Yeah, so I feel like it's gonna be a very special love union that's upcoming in your life, and like I heard strongly, a union made by the stars. So yeah, guys, it's about God winks, God incidences, miracles, manifestations, and a union, a divine union, a union made by the stars, guys. So those are the key downloads that I got. I also got, like, for example, when I was talking about this God winks, and I received the download of the God wink, right? One of the key things was, like, you'll see it in either in a symbology way, or, like, for example, if you're in a tough spot, and then something just happens, like, let's say you needed 50 Rand for the bus fare or something, right? And the 50 Rand appears, or you needed, to cover your rent for this month, and you're like at the brink of giving up hope, and then this thing appears. I feel like that's the kind of message that the archangels want to share today, is that at the brink of something, at brink of despair, the God wink comes in, the God incidents occurs in your life. But this is going to be profound, guys. This is going to change things for you. I think it's also in touch with your spiritual awakening, where it's like you can't not believe. Is what I'm hearing. It's like it's going to make you believe, guys. Believe in magic. It's going to make you believe, in your divine connection with the divine. It's going to make you also believe in miracles, right? The magic of life, and the magic of Mother Gaia at the moment, with the frequencies and the vibrations rising. So I heard those kind of key phrases ahead of the reading today. So very intrigued to see what comes through. So, like I said, Archangel Chamuel was the God wink. Himself, with the card, being the remaining card. And then we have Archangel Metatron, which I heard very strongly ahead of the reading today, that he also wants to send a message. So yeah, guys, and the mystery message today, the other one God wink that I received was, I've been looking for a Lord Jagannath picture for quite a while, and I couldn't find it in any spiritual shops, etc. And if you are a seasoned viewer, we did do a very significant reading from him. So I was looking for a picture, and I've been looking for a while, post doing the reading from him as well. And I just none of the spiritual shops actually had, or the ones that I went to had a specific picture. So the last resort was, I had to either download it from the internet or print it, or do something like that. But I heard in my mind, when I was looking at that alternative option, it was not that authentic, wasn't authentic. And as I was moving boxes and stuff, I came across a picture frame that was given, to my family a very long time ago. And in the middle of the picture frame was an authentic picture of Lord Jagannath from Puri in India. So I felt like, wow, that was like another God wink, that's why I heard it wasn't authentic, because I already had in my possession an authentic version. So yeah, guys, I felt like that was very much of a God wink. That actually started, the downloads that I had received from the God wink scenario. So yeah, guys, I feel like that's something that is going to, some profound moment is leading you up until this. And I feel like also when I heard you entering the divine matrix now, like I said, we're coming from the last reading, which was a very significant reading about the 3 cosmic mirrors. I feel like that is the platform and the guiding light, and I do feel like these readings will be interrelated. So if you haven't seen that, you might feel called, to check that out. But I did feel like brink of, witnessing this cosmic mirrors, or at the brink of actually looking within. And kind of image that I got was you looking within, but you're seeing your within, through the cosmic mirror. So I do feel like now with you at the brink of the cosmic mirrors, you're able to also manifest what the 1111 portal is about. What you see as it is, as above so below, type of scenario. So very much at this cosmic mirrors, but entering the divine matrix is what I heard. And coming from the last reading, the mystery message was from Source himself, and I did feel that Source is very much present, and Source has been present in quite a few of the latest readings. So I do feel like there is the divine hand of God, like God wink type of scenarios. I do feel like God's presence and Source is here today as well. So before we start the reading, one thing I was also very much pulled, to do, and looking at it from a mirror perspective, or picturesque mirror perspective, right? Water in itself, right, is very much of a translucent medium, to the other side, to the divine realms. Water has memory, it stores, and water can be used, to transcend into the other realms. So I felt very much like using water today for a little like a manifestation ritual, seeing that it is 1111. So I do have a makeshift fountain today. So the Trevi fountain found in Rome. I did see that picture in my mind's eye, so I felt very much like that is what signification of today is the Trevi fountain. So as we know, water remembers, right? So water can come from any makeshift, but it leads to the center source and finds its way to source. Either it returns to Mother Earth and it reaches its divine central source, or it evaporates, and comes back as rain, or however course way. But I heard that water finds a way. So we have the makeshift Trevi fountain today for you to make a wish. And the Trevi fountain is known also. They say that if you throw a coin into the Trevi fountain, you can find divine love, divine union. So yeah, guys, I didn't know that until I read up on it now. So yeah, guys, I feel like wow, this is another God wink coincidence. And and the Trevi fountain, the name Trevi comes from Trevi, which is 3 roads, and it's the 3 roads leading to the fountain's location. And the wishing well tradition, or the wishing well fountain tradition, according to the legend, it says throwing a coin into the fountain guarantees also just not only a return to Rome, so for those that want to travel, guys, but it's also finding true love as well. What I'm going to do, and what I heard, right, so the first thing to do is we're going to throw the coin into the Trevi fountain, right? So I'm going to hold the coin in my hand, and you can make a wish. It can be any wish, it can be multiple wishes, so you can pause the video right now, make the wish, and I'm going to throw it into the fountain. Okay, and I'm going to throw it into the fountain. Dear God, Goddess, and Archangels, please bless this water of the makeshift Trevi fountain, and please bless all the manifestations and wishes, and may they all come true for the highest good and the highest good of all, for all those that are watching. To pull from the charms, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to gather some charms here together with the scrolls. Okay, one already came out there. Wow. Okay. And I need to pick a little few more. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these charms and I'm going to drop it in the water. So this is going to be post the reading. Towards the end, we're going to see the wishes coming true. This could be like a confirmation for you. Like I said, a God wink, God incidence. So I'm going to throw it in the water and I'm going to cover this. Okay. And we're going to leave the manifestation energy here. And yeah, guys, so this scroll came out. It was a purple scroll, and purple is Archangel Metatron's color, guys. So yeah, wow. All right, I'm going to move the charms to the side here. So yeah, guys, so at the end we'll see in terms of the wishing well, what wishes come true. So like I said, this could be the God wink coincidence, and that's why you're here, today's reading. To see the manifestations coming true post the 1111 portal, because that was the intention that's been set in terms of what is coming towards your life, post the 1111 portal, and what is opening up for you in terms of your dreams, desires, answered prayers, and manifestations. All right, guys, so I will, I'm hearing now to pull, because this came out, right? Very much a purple deck. Okay, so this is going to be the main message, guys. Okay, I wasn't intending to start off with this way, but yeah, we will go with the coincidence. Okay, so I'm going to pull one card here. This is going to be the center card, right? So what we will do is I'm going to pull a message from Archangel Chamuel here on this side, and the Archangel Metatron's message on this side, right? This will be the center card. In fact, this is going to be the joining link here. In terms of, I'm just going to put this scroll here, and this will be the joining message here, profound message of the God wink, and this message that they want to share today with you guys. Yeah, okay, so let us pull. Yeah, I also heard destiny is calling, and I feel like this what I'm hearing from the archangels is that, so in the messages that we're going to see now, right, it could be something specifically related to you, because this God wink or this God incidence that we're speaking about here will be specifically divine attuned to you. So you're going to either see it after this reading, see it in this, like I said, within this reading. You might also just see it in terms of like a profound experience that's about to enter your life, or something maybe that you've gone through already that's been profound, I'm hearing, for some that are watching. And this is like a confirmation, guys. So yeah, wow. Deep messages here. Okay, so we have from Archangel Chamuel, I'm hearing 2, and 2 for Archangel Metatron here. Okay, so I will be pulling for the mystery section as we go along. So yeah, let's see first Archangel Chamuel's message here. So we first have, wow, we've got efficiency, guys. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, efficiency. I feel like this is you holding something, guys, something divine. And this has been a repeating card in the sacred circle, so I do feel like it is a coincidence. You know what, they want you to remember this, the message behind this card I'm hearing as well. And with efficiency, right, efficiency is very much, when it talks about something being efficient, it's like it works, something just works. And that's why I heard, in the beginning, like, this is a yes now, it's a yes. So maybe previously it was a no, maybe previously it was a maybe it was previously not the right time, but I'm hearing now with the efficiency card now, it's like, this is it, this is the yes. You now have this in your hands, guys. Yeah. And if you look here, I've said before here, it's very much like the Star of Lakshmi. It looks like the Star of Lakshmi here. And if you know, returning viewer, Star of Lakshmi has, the centerfold totem as well in the sacred circle, which speaks about prosperity, speaks about abundance. It speaks about the universal forms of Goddess Lakshmi, who's known, as the Goddess of abundance, luxury, comforts, brightness, happiness, joy. She's the Goddess of it all in terms of living the good life, So I do feel like now it's efficient. Something has come on board here, something has been made efficient now in your life, right? Or you have attained some sort of maybe spiritual knowledge, or you've seen something, you've done something, you've manifested something has become efficient now with whatever was a no, has now become the yes, I'm hearing here. Yeah, wow. And you're holding something like it's a totem, so this is something that you've maybe harnessed and achieved or received, like this boon I'm hearing from many past lives. So a boon is basically something that is given by the divine, based on your ascension journey, based on your karma. It can be based on many things, your penance. It can be based on what you've achieved in lifetimes upon lifetimes, and it's given to significant few that have attained it. So it's something that needs to be attained. A boon is not just given in terms of it can be given in terms of making let's say one of the god or goddesses is happy, right? It can be done in that way, but I feel like this is something that you have attained, and this is mastered by you within your hands, right? And that it was given by source and divine here. Yeah. And with this boon, right, this boon that you have now, I feel like it's also become efficient, it's become online now in the 3D plane. It's like now, before it was hidden, because I feel like this person's very much in the camouflage here. So it's very much camouflage hidden from you. But now that you have stepped into something, or like I said, maybe you've joined, the divine matrix, you've connected to the divine matrix in some way. Also see the Triskel here, guys. And if you know, the Triskel is also very much of a linkage, a divine totem in the sacred circle. So I do feel, oh wow, we also have the moon here, guys. and it's blue, guys. Look at this blue surrounding it, signifying the super blue moon, that recently passed, guys. So yeah, I do feel like there is maybe an alignment of certain things that had to be done. So like the super blue moon, 11/11 portal today, you may be manifesting or done something, but something has become efficient now, guys. Something's become efficient and online, hearing, and the divine timing. So with it becoming efficient, it's like the divine timing is also coming to play. Also, with the efficiency card, I'm feeling like something has come out of hiding. This could be, like I said, the spiritual gift maybe you have. It could be something that you're now going to be holding within your hands. Something has come out of hiding in the sense that it could be like innate, spiritually, as in part of your divine presence and your divine self, or it could be something tangible that you now, hold, that's come out of the hiding as well. It could also be, you jumping timelines and shifting into a different perspective, where you see something, you see something divine. Like for example, when I'm seeing this person here, looking at the orb, it's like you need the divine eyes, right, to see the orb. Without the divine eyes, you wouldn't maybe be able to see it. So now that you are stepping into the divine matrix and you have these divine eyes, you'll be able to see something of significance here. I'm hearing, yeah, something definitely of significance here. It could be very much like I'm seeing a lot of the peacock feathers. So we did have a very significant reading from Lord Krishna, with you being able to hear the specific sound frequency that only is meant for you to hear, the key notes. So I feel like this could also be a key download, a key significant tune, a key frequency that you're tapping into, which is the location, of finding this as well. Because I do feel like this thing was hidden from you, whatever it is, whether tangible, intangible, whether or not it's actually a spiritual gift, a talent that's come online. But I do feel like it was hidden from you and hidden for a reason here. Because like I said, the kind of one of the downloads that I got was that it was out of reach. It was just there, like you could see it, you could have a glimpse of it, a taste of it, but it was just out of reach for you to grab it. But now it's coming into your hands, guys. Yeah, wow. And I also feel like, with you tapping into this frequency, so like it was hidden from you, right? Because also maybe it was hidden and you needed a specific key, or you needed a specific light code, to activate. And that's now something that has come online, right? Which was then giving you the access for it to come into existence now, to come out of its hiding. This could be a secret only you know. This could be like a healing, I'm hearing a healing modality passed on from your ancestors. This could also be something where, you've taken from key lifetimes, calling back your soul fractals, bringing in the wisdom from previous lifetimes also, reconnecting something, putting the pieces together. So maybe like, for example, with the analogy of you having it, seeing it, with you seeing it, but being like just not being able to reach it type of scenario, could be where you had the missing soul fractals, soul fragments you were missing. So you needed to put the soul fragments of yourself together in order to attain the wisdom, in order to put on the divine classes, to step into the divine matrix, in order for you to attain this here. Because something has now become efficient, I feel, in your life, in this timeline that maybe you've also skipped timelines here, with the moon. It's like overnight shift here. Something has happened where it's now being right place, right time. So the previous example, the previous example that I was saying, is very much so like, it could be divine timing, right? But then it wasn't, so I feel like, what I wanted to say here was that you also had to play a key part in you reactivating this, or you attaining this again, right, in this lifetime. Because let's say, for example, the divine timing is right? But then you don't have the efficiency to unlock, or you don't have the key, to unlock it, right? So it can be like, let's say, for example, in every blue moon, because I'm hearing once in a blue moon here. So every blue moon, right, this gift, this talent, this boon, whatever it is from the universe, right, that you are now holding in your hands, right, the time comes, but then you have to also play your part, right? You also have to have the innate keys, the codes, the right frequency, or have to be in the right frequency and right frame of mind also to activate. So like the phase could pass, like the blue moon can pass. So it not to say that okay, I just saw like a white feather. Guys, wow. Yeah. So it's like, so with this God wink, and what I wanted to say, in crux and in summary, right, is that for a God wink also to happen, you have to be in the right place at the right time, but you also have to have the eyes to see it, right? Because it can be happening in front of you, but if you don't have the eyes to see it, you miss it, right? So this is the same scenario here, where it's divine timing, yes, at play, right? But you also had to be efficient. You also had to have the right frequency, tapped in or dialed in, or have your eyes open, in order to also see it here. Because it can pass. Maybe it's happened in previous lifetimes, where you were, the right time came, you know, the stars were aligned, it was divine timing, perfect, everything was aligned, but then you were not aligned to it, is what I'm getting here. So it's like both now, these two actions have happened where it's divine timing, you know, the phase is now in, as well as you being efficient here in order to hold it again in your hands. Yeah. I feel like this is a gift, a talent. It could be a boon. It could be a divine code, light message. Like I said, specifically, uniquely attuned to you, but you've heard it before. You know, you've seen it before in past lifetimes. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like, you know, in that other multiverse version of you also, you could be using it, right? But this is now you had to have that enact keys enacted, right? In order for you to access it here. Yeah, guys, something unique you're holding in your hands here. Yeah, wow. Okay. When we have reaction. Yeah, wow, guys, you know, this was the key card that came in the sacred love circle readings, right? So I do feel like this is talking about love here, guys. I feel like, you know, you may have you know, cried many lifetimes. I'm hearing this could be something that you were not able to also hold, you know, in many of the lifetimes, because like I said, you know, it could be the divine timing is right, but then you're not aligned to it, or you aligned to it, but then the divine timing is not right here. Like, you know, like for example with the bud and the bud of the lotus, as well as the lotus that's in bloom here. So it could be like, you know, the time comes like a season, for example, where the lotus will bloom, right? And in that season, you have to have everything ready. Things have to be aligned. You have to be in that right frequency also to witness it bloom, right? So it can bloom without you even being there. It doesn't need you to bloom, you know, a type of scenario here. But this is now you are holding it. It's like in your hands now. Now that you have the hands, you have the magic here. With the efficiency card here, it's like things have aligned, but you also become efficient in order for it to align to you as well here, because this is the reaction. For every reaction for every action there's a reaction, right? So you have done the right actions, right, to get this reaction now, to get the reaction out of the boon here. Maybe you know, you've heard this message concurrently that there is a spiritual talent that you have. Maybe you've heard the message of you know, there's something specifically unique to you, a gift that's coming, and you haven't seen it, you know, materialize or in front of you, you know, because I feel as though you were not efficient, or there was some sort of lack of efficiency involved here for you not to have the action to create the reaction. But now things have aligned where you create the action. You've already done the action. I'm hearing you already become efficient here, sorry, you already become efficient. So you've done the action, now the reaction comes into play here. Yeah, wow, guys. Also feel like, you know, in this card here, it always reminds me of the divine's eye here, open here, because there's a unique eye in the camouflage here. So it's like, for example, but this is reminding me here now is this boon, this talent was always in the shadows here, waiting for you to see, waiting for you to align, waiting for you to have that efficiency, you know, raise your frequency, tap into that specific light code, could be a specific vibration, right, in order for this magic to enact, because the magic was always in your hands, right? This, whatever this gift, this talent, it was always in your hands, but you just didn't have the divine eyes to see it here, you know. And I feel like with the crying here, you know, the tears, I mean, remember well, sorry, I'm hearing even your tears, you know, remembers your water that has passed you many lifetimes, remembers this. It's like it's a carrying of a code here, because you know, as humans and as beings, right, 80% of our body mass is made up of water. So that water is an embodiment of who we are, and that is why also, you know, which makes us form, or why we are so formed and so closely connected to Mother Gaia, because we are in essence a part of her, you know, through that form of being 80% in materiality in terms of water, right? So it's like your water remembers, the soul waters that of your soul remembers this, right? So you know that maybe this could be, you know, the tears could be signification of you missing the phase, like, you know, where things were not aligned, you know, you missing the fact that you know, you had the one but you didn't have the other, so you were, the timing was right, but then you were not aligned to the timing, you know. So I feel like this is like you missing certain things, and not having or not being in the season of bloom, you know, and there was a reason to the season as well, I'm hearing as well. Yeah. And you know, we have two lotuses open here, and one in a bud here, and one that I feel like you're holding here. So I do feel like now you have been in the season of bloom here. Something has bloomed, right? You might not be seeing it as of yet now. Like I said, it could be coming still into your existence or into your reality plane, right? But I feel like it's there. The season is blooming now here. So what was once closed is now open, guys. Yeah. And I feel like also this could be, you also manifesting your true love, your divine counterpart, the person that kind of completes you in the way that completes you in the sense that where you feel divine source's love, with this person. Like it's akin to that, the true love here. Yeah. I feel like this could be very much like something that your soul knew, you had, right? So you always felt a loss without it, right? So this could be like a gift, it could be a talent, it could be a boon, it could be luck, genuine luck, that was given maybe as a boon to you. I'm hearing it could be something that you knew, your soul knew you had, right? But your soul was in essence, if we say figuratively, crying because you were not aligned to seeing it. So it's like, you always felt you were at a disadvantage to something, but you never knew that deep down, like your soul knew, but your mind didn't know that you actually had the advantage in your hands all this time here, guys. But something has now become online. It's become in relation to the vibration, it's now synced. I'm hearing it's now synced to you and you are synced to it here. Yeah. Because also with the lotuses, right, like I said, it reminds me of Goddess Lakshmi, and we have the star of Lakshmi here, and the lotus is associated with her, right? And also signifies something or a flower that blooms in the muddiest of waters, so it doesn't matter in terms of where the scenario is, right? Even if it is in the muddiest of waters right now, or maybe you are in the muddiest of waters right now, it doesn't matter. That's not the scenario. The scenario is the alignment of the vibrations that you're holding, the frequency that it's vibrating at, and you aligning and syncing to that, and which is what is happening here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I do feel like also now you're calling in something, you're calling it to you, this could be something that, like I'm hearing, what you are seeking is seeking you here, guys. So like this could be a whole lifetime that you are seeking for something here, and you're about to receive it in your hands here. Yeah. Previously, it was in your hands, you didn't know it, right? But now you're going to see it here. You have your divine eyes open here, your third eye is also opening here. I feel like post this 1111 portal, right, where things are makeshift into this new reality, right, of the manifestation that you're bringing in from the 5D to the 3D. I feel like this is where you get to see it now, materialize in front of you here. If it's like, for example, love, right, then it's like your soul always knew you had this love that was waiting for you. Maybe you were seeking this love because you've had this love in all the lifetimes. This true love, this person that is meant to be with you. It's like you guys are meant to be. I'm hearing, wow. Meant to be, yeah, it's meant to be. So it's like, if we look at it from a division perspective, right, this could be your 5D self and your 3D self. So your 5D self knows, feels the love, and is holding this love, right? But your 3D self, because it hasn't materialized into your existence yet, you're still crying over it, you're still yearning for it, you're still longing for it here. Yeah, I feel like this is what, with the scenario where it's just out of your reach. You feel like it's just out of your reach. But I feel like this is now your higher self, the Archangels, Archangel Chamuel, letting you know that it's about to come into your hands here. Yeah, this could be also material abundance. It could be any wish or prayer that, you've asked very significantly, deeply for. I mean, you've yearned for this here. This is like a yearning, a longing here, guys. And I feel like this is always something like, if we look at it from a scenario perspective, let's say if it's a manifestation or a prayer, right? And you've asked the divine, you continuously ask the divine for the specific wish, right? If you look at it from a wish context, right, you've always asked for it, and you've always wondered, like, why has it not materialized? Why has it not come in? And part of you has lost hope that it won't come in, right? But the other part of your soul already knew it was meant to come in because it was destined and fated, right? It's in the timeline. If we look at it from a time perspective, right, there is no time, or the constraint of linear time in the 5D, right? So your higher self, the archangels, your ascended master spirit guys always knew that it was coming, right? But you, very much bounded by and constrained by the formation of time, or time in this linear context. For you may have felt that the time has lapsed, for me to now receive it. The time it's like gone beyond that time, how will I now get it when it didn't happen in that, let's say, the season you thought it was going to happen. But I feel like this is the divine stepping in here. Archangel Chamuel saying that, now is the time, because it was not only the alignment of the perfect time, but you also had to be in alignment thereof to manifest it as well here. Yeah. Like this is a deep answered prayer that's also coming in here. Yeah, something that was you held very close. Yeah. We also have the Archangel Chamuel card here, with the message of open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. So this is now, where you're able to give, right? And receive, in that attunement of the energy we spoke about, with the alignment and the frequency all syncing together for you now to be able to receive as well as give. Yeah. Okay, wow. Right. So we also have the message from Archangel Metatron. So yeah, I'm just hearing in terms of the crux here, right? Because we also have 3 of the swirls of the Triskele here, and we have 3 lotuses here, guys. So this could be 3 divine wishes now coming in. It could be also consequence of, you know, for the one wish to come true was linked to the other 2. So the other 2 couldn't come true with the one not coming true. It's like a linkage of a domino effect here, I'm also hearing here. Yeah. Wow, guys. So this leads to the stepping stones of all the manifestations to come in thereafter here. Yeah. I feel like this was the key. Okay. Wow, we have brilliance. Yeah, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Again, we have the 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and then the one you're holding here. Okay, wow. Well, this is actually the totem I'm hearing here. The totem. Wow, look at this, guys. The totem here, the totem here, and the totem here. Yes, it's like now you have the totem on you, guys. You've embellished and you have the totem within your reach now, guys. Yeah. And this is for the 3 wishes to come true here, guys. Yeah. I feel like this is something that you have like seen it grow, you know, like in your 5D mind's eye, right? But you couldn't see it in fruition into the 3D here. And I feel like this is you bringing it in here. Yeah. It also reminds me of the rainbow keeper, you know, keeper of the rainbow flame. If you know, if you're a seasoned viewer, I do feel like you are a keeper of the rainbow flame. You've anchored this into the 3D here. Yeah. With your energy, your vibrations, like you've remembered who you are here. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, with Archangel Metatron, this coming from him, this message of brilliance is like you are this brilliance. You've always been this brilliance, you know, this brilliance in terms of the divine soul you are, brilliance in terms of the nature of the giving, you know, the giving person that you are. I'm hearing brilliance in terms of the wisdom that you've attained in these past, in these lifetimes, brilliance in terms of the ascended master that you've come. You know, it's like a brilliance in all areas here. It's like, and now you've accessed, or you're about to access this brilliance here, guys. Yeah, because I feel like now what you have attained, right, is now become an embodiment of a totem that you can hold and carry, guys. Yeah, the boon is come online here. And I also feel like, you know, Archangel Metatron's also saying, because he's the keeper of the Akashic records, so you know, the message where this was always meant to come to you. It's like destined, like nothing can take it away from you. It was just the time of whether or not, you know, like I said, that the phase could have always come in your life. You know, it could have always, like the opportune moment, right? Opportune moment, right? But it may have passed you by previously because you were not attuned to it, right? You were not attuned to the moment and had the key codes to unlock it, right? So this is like everything is divinely placed here, and you remember your brilliance. You know, you remember who you are here, right? And you no longer have to hide, or I'm hearing this gift or this boon no longer has to hide from you here. It's like now it's in full showcase and in full mode here. You could have also just jumped timelines, right? In the instance where, like, for example, you had the frequency, the right key also to make shift into a new reality here, guys. Because I feel like what comes in now was always destined, but it needed a specific kind of alignment to come in through. And the alignment is also taking you into a new timeline. Yeah. Wow, guys. Yeah. I feel like also, oh yeah, one other thing, sorry, what I just heard is the Archangel Metatron. He's also the keeper, right? He's the guardian of the rainbow flame, guys. And I feel like he wants you to know who you are here. Yeah. It's like a confirmation here. He wants you to know this. Yeah. And I'm hearing like the colors of your auric field now is on display here. It's like it no longer has to be hidden here, guys. Yeah. I feel like this gift, this boon could have been talents, gifts given to your ancestors as well here. You'll also be growing a new family tree, I'm hearing, for those wanting to conceive here. Yeah. I feel like you could be on the brink of, you know, coming out of challenges here. Because right now I feel as though maybe you're not seeing the way out, I'm hearing, right? But the answer is now yes, I'm hearing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, and we have fragments. Yeah, guys. What did I say about you calling back your soul fragments, right? You're calling them back to you here. You needed to call soul fragments in here, guys. Wow, look at this. Yeah, you needed to call in the soul fragments, guys. You needed to call in the soul fragments of your previous lives, right? In order for you to enact the key, or have the key, the totem key now, to bring this in here, guys. Wow, yeah. I feel like the universe has been assisting you in calling all of your soul fragments back to you. There's something that you've done. So you could be manifested, you could have prayed. I do feel like there's just something that maybe you've done unconsciously, also subconsciously. Maybe you've done it in the higher realms here. But I feel like this is now being the key, the reason, right, of you now creating and connecting all the fragments together, because you needed a wisdom from, let's say, each lifetime. Maybe there was a specific piece of the wisdom you needed, right, to enact this boon here, guys. Yeah, wow. Because I feel like this is in your hands here with the eye. The eye is opened here now. Like this is in your reach now. You know, the eye is opened. You're able to see this boon that you're holding here, guys. Could be a gift. Yeah, it could be many things. I feel like this will be specifically attuned to you as to what you are now able to see. Yeah, wow. I do feel like that, like I said, it was always rooted within you. Yeah. And this reminds me of a lot of eyes here. So it needed your wisdoms, guys. Your wisdom, right? Your intellect, like your divine blueprint wisdom here from each lifetime to come in here. And I feel like this is a portal here, guys. Like you needed to bring all the fragments of your soul needed to come together into one portal here, right? In order for you now to cross over into this timeline here where everything is activated, just like you move from one portal into another portal here, because you see it's from darkness here into light here, guys. Yeah, what was once hidden, guys, is now coming online here. Wow. Yeah, you could be very much connected to the birds. Birds could be very much of a high totem here. But I feel like this is also you stepping into like your high priestess, high priest, like your wizarding phase here, you know, being a mage, you know, I'm hearing we tap into your own magic here, guys. It's like you remember a key lifetime here, guys, with a key boon here. Yeah, it's like the fire now, you know, the fire is burning, guys. Yeah, wow. Okay, wow. And I feel like Archangel Metatron here wants you to remember this, yeah, to know. Yeah, that pieces are coming together. Pieces have already come together, and they've come together brilliantly. It's like part of the brilliant master plan, you know, part of the brilliant universal plan here. So you might, like I said, have maybe construed from your 3D mind that this was never going to come true, you know, but your 5D self always knew that it was going to come true, and it just needed the right time. And it's also, you know, in order for it also to come true and for it to sink, what I'm hearing is that, like I said, you know, you could have the opportune moment come by, but if you were not synced to it, right, you wouldn't have been able to enact it in this way. So in order for you to see the brilliance of it, like the most of what you encompass, right, it had to sink at that right time. So let's say, for example, like I said, you have the taste of it, right? So let's say the opportune moment came and you were in a slight frequency, you know, to receive it, and you received it, but you didn't receive the full-blown effect of it also. So maybe you had, like, if we look at it from a manifestation ability perspective, right, maybe you had the gift of alchemy, healing, whatever it is in your hands, right? So you could maybe manifest the little things, right, but you couldn't manifest the big things because this gift was not on its full scope and full in sync, in alignment, right? Now that you have aligned and synced, and it's the divine moment, this is when you can see the brilliance of it, guys. I feel like this is what the divine and the archangels want you to know. They want you to know the brilliance of it now. So it's like, yes, you have maybe, you know, you knew, for example, let's say if it's a psychic or spiritual gift, right, you had a taste of it, right, but you were not synced enough to discover the brilliance of it here. Because I feel like now, whatever it is that comes into your hands, or this God wink, you know, this God incident that comes to you now, it's going to be in its most brilliant form here, in its most opulent form here, in its most opportune form here. Yeah, this could have also been an opportunity you're waiting for, you know, a business idea, any sort of I'm hearing a desire, but it's a deep-rooted desire, guys, that's coming into manifestation here. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let us see the center card here. Okay. Wow, guys, look at this. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Wow. This reminds me of Archangel Michael here. Yeah, guys, who is a key matriarch also of the sacred circle, guys. Look at this. Protected by angels here. They want you to know they protected this for you. Like I said, you know, the divine time, the opulent time, as well as you being able to sink in that time. Maybe you've also now stepped into your angelic spirituality, you know, your angelic, hearing angelic grace, guys. So it could be like, you could be part of the archangels, could have an angelic nature to you, guys. So maybe you've stepped into that now. Yeah, guys. And they want you to know that they've always been with you, and they will always be with you on this path now, guys. This boon here. I feel like you could also have been part of Archangel Michael's army here, guys. But yeah, you are so cherished and loved by them. Yeah, guys. Wow. This is the centerfold here. That whatever was out of reach, you know, of what you wanted to manifest and what you wanted to bring into your life was out of reach for a reason, guys. It was protected always. It was part of the brilliant divine plan here. So it's like also now meeting the right person, right place, right time. Both of you are in the same frequency, you know, the job opportunity, right place, right time. And you meet people that get you, you know, an organization that gets you. If it's a job idea, it's something that you're passionate about, but then you also have the resources to pursue. It's like everything aligns here, guys. Aligns brilliantly and was always part of the divine plan here. Yeah, wow, guys. It's like know the higher plan, understand the higher plan they want you to know. And you're going to see it brilliantly unfold that will make you believe, like I heard from the very beginning, something is going to happen here, guys. Something you're going to see, you're going to feel, it's going to make you believe here that you were always protected by the archangels, but this whole life, this destiny I'm hearing, this brilliant timeline that you're stepping into was protected, and you're going to know why. Yeah, wow. Okay, wow, guys, what a message here. Okay, let's see what else they want you to know. Maybe we can ask about the 3 areas. Now that you have enacted this, I think first what I want to do is ask the question, right? So let us ask the question to the archangels of what is this boon, this that you're holding here? Like, what is it? You know, let's see if we can get some guidance. So I will pull one card here. I'm going to pull 2 cards from the message from Kal Bhairav and Lord Jagannath. I'm going to put it here. You can't actually see it. Hold on. I'm going to move this well a little bit here so you can see the cards being placed here. Okay. So this is the question of the boon, right? What this boon is, this gift. Let's see. And then this is the 3 areas that's connected to us. We'll call it areas of connection here. Now that you've tapped into the frequency, this is the areas of connection, what it's bringing in, right? Okay, I'm viewing at the bottom of the deck. Wow, guys, look at this. The bottom of the deck, we have the yin and yang. You see, you came into balance here. So it's the opportune moment as well as the frequency here. You had to be in the balance here. The yin had to meet the yang, and the yang had to meet the yin here. Yeah, wow, guys. And we have the number 30 here, which relates to a 3, and 3 being the number of the ascended master. So like you had to reach this ascended mastery, you know, of aligning to this specific frequency to bring this boon in here, guys. Wow. Yeah, you had to align here. Because 3 is also the number of alignment, right? And it's also a master number of support, divine support. So you always had divine support here, guys, behind you here in helping you reach this here. And you know what, the 0 is reminding me of a reset, right? And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you missed it, 1111 portal is like a reset. It's a reset of the manifestations here. In fact, this is the reset here, guys. Bringing this in here, this gift, this talent, this boon, whatever this thing is, guys, it's going to be a reset here. Yeah, we'll be finding out more what this is. Okay, so let me pull from this deck here to find out what this boon, a little bit more. We can get some information here. And then I will pull from the Archangel deck here. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for mystery message. Okay, and I feel like, okay, I can pull from this Archangel deck here. Let's see what this is boon, maybe. Okay, and I'm going to pull from this deck here. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 or 3. They're saying 3, okay. And then also what they're saying is that I have the tarot deck here. So I'm going to pull 3 tarots here, 3, to see what is happening in connection to the 3 there. The connection energies here to this frequency here. And pull some tarot here. I'm going to pull 1 for the main here. And then 1 for each. And I'm going to pull 2 there. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, wow, guys, we have the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, wow, look at this. You know, with mental clarity, the Ace of Swords is all about, you know, success, breakthroughs, as well as new beginnings, guys. Yeah, in fact, this is going to be it, guys. There's new beginnings here. Yeah, wow. it also refers to having, the necessary knowledge to make decisions as well, guys. So I feel like this new ideas, new breakthroughs, new successes is what's coming as a result of this gift, this talent, this boon coming online here. Okay, so first let us see what is this all about, this boon, this gift here, guys. Okay, so the first card we have proposal. Yeah, wow, guys. So I feel like this could be, for those looking for love, guys. It's like reaching you now, true love, higher love, I heard. And that was like, what Archangel Chamuel also, being the Archangel of love, wanted, you to know, right? Because we have number 24 here. 2 is very much of a union. 4 being the number of the Archangels, so like them bringing together this union, guys. I feel like this union also was protected by the Archangels here. So it could be for those looking for love. For others, I feel like you are syncing with something, like we said. You have now synced, right? You're now wearing this boon, this gift here. And so I feel like, diamond is very precious, right? A diamond is formed also through a lot of resilience, through a lot of hardships as well, if we look at it from a symbology perspective, right? So this came with a lot of attainment, guys. This is what you're holding now that you're able to wear this here, guys. It came with a lot of attainment here. But I feel like it's in your hands, guys. Something to do with your hands here. Yeah, that was protected here. But for those looking for love, yeah, guys, love is on the horizon here. Wow, guys. Okay, we also have, wow, look at this here. Voyage of the heart here. Love flows through you and to you. Yeah, this card is reminding me here. It's like the ship has come in here, right? And this is a gift from the goddess here. So when we know this gift, this talent, this boon was given as a boon, right? From the gods, goddesses, and source here. So I feel like this is now coming into your hands, where it materializes, where you're able to feel it, sense it, also maybe even see it, guys. Yeah, if you open up your third eye here. Also feel like, this is a union, right? You are now on your way to meeting this person, guys. It's like the love that flows through you also flows through this person. Like when you meet, you had to sink into that same frequency of that love, guys. So like only that frequency that could help you guys remember who you are, right? Remember who you are to each other. Remember this eternal love. This, I'm hearing this divine love, this love that we said made from the stars here, guys. Look at this. A union made by the stars here, yeah, for you guys also to remember this, guys. So I feel like whatever's coming online now, right, helps you to remember this love here. If it's a union, right, if it's something that you've been wishing, manifesting, it's like coming into your hands here, guys. But I feel like this is also your manifestation powers, guys, bringing in the realities from the 5D into the 3D here. Yes, like, with the water here, look at the oceans here. The ocean remembers, like we said, yeah, the water remembers, guys. Yeah, your ships are coming in here, guys. I feel like this is the after effect of what is to come in, right? That now your ships, the waters have changed, the oceans have moved, the tides are turning, guys, and your ship is coming in here. Also, I feel like with this love here, and we asked the question, right, I feel like you had to be the embodiment of love. You had to also step into a very high frequency of love, guys. Either you're like, you're connected, like in terms of Christ consciousness type of love, where you're connected, to that type of love. I feel like this is the type of love, the frequency that you had to connect to, guys. In fact, they're saying that this gift could only be enacted, right, if you had to tap into that high frequency. So like if you're tapping into the high frequency and you're looking for love, right, like that person also is tapping into that high frequency. So that could be the yin and the yang, both of you had to come into that high frequency in order to meet. If this is, you activating this gift or this talent, you had to be in that full embodiment of love. I feel like this gift, right, this talent is so rare, and it's given to those with the purest of hearts, I'm hearing here, right? Because this love flows through you and to you, right? It's like it had to flow through you. So like I feel like this boon is also given to those that are able to take responsibility of it, not to misuse it or abuse it, I'm hearing here. So you had to be in the full frequency of the embodiment of love in order to attain this, right? Attain this gift, this talent, in the first place, right? So you had to have really reached that ascension journey, right? So you already had to be that ascended master in order to attain it, right? But now, in order to keep activating, you have to remain in that frequency. So maybe in certain lifetimes, when you come and the veil, covers your eyes, right? You forget who you are. You are stuck in the 3D planes of toxicity, where things lower your vibration naturally in this plane, right? And I feel like this is where the journey comes, with this voyage to the heart. The voyage of the heart is that you go back to who you are, this person of love, this embodiment of divine love, holding Krishna's heart here, guys. I feel like you have to step into that frequency in order for it to come online here. It was always about love, and it will always be about love, guys. Yeah, that once love flows through you, this gift flows to you, guys. Wow. Okay. Wow, we also have breaking trail. Yeah, breakthrough is at hand, guys. You've broken through. right, to receive this here. They want you to know that you have done the work, guys. You've done the work. You've reached the frequency. You've reached the vibration. You have discovered something unique here. It's like you've broken through maybe the shadow within you. You've broken through the shadows around you. You've broken through the tough, the turmoil, the hardships, guys, right? And this is now the breakthrough at hand, where the universe is saying that whatever was protected, this gift, this talent, this meeting of this union, if you're looking at it from a love perspective, it's coming now, guys. You've broken through. It's like both of you are meeting each other as well. It's like, no boundaries can separate the two of you. This is the eternal love, everlasting love, guys. Yeah, both of you are making your way to each other here, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're about to also reap the harvest here of this gift, guys. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I feel like you've toiled hard for this. I feel like this is what the universe and archangels want you to know here. But the key message of this is you attained this gift. This wasn't just given to you, attained it, guys. Like I said from the very beginning, you worked hard for this, right? You attained it many, many lifetimes, guys. So know that you're worthy of this. What is to come in your lifetime, what you're about to see, what you're about to just know, guys. Divinely attuned to you, know that you attained this, guys. You've worked for it here. Yeah. Wow, we have Archangel Faith, and Archangel Faith is the divine counterpart of Archangel Michael, guys. With faith, you are invincible, guys. Believe in yourself. Yeah, divine union, divine, I'm hearing resurrection, guys. Wow, onto who you are here. Yeah, it's like you now hold the scepter of light. You hold this gift in your hands, guys. It's like, you can, if you look at it from a manifestation perspective or law of attraction, right? You can use tools, guys, to enhance this ability here. And you always had the faith, I'm hearing, guys. You always had the faith, right? That you knew this was for you here, guys. It's like, your soul knew, your inherent divine faith knew about this here, guys. But it's also your faith to the divine, your testament to the divine, your love towards the divine here, guys, that you were given this boon here, guys. Yeah, wow. Wow, we have gentleness here. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yeah, the environment has changed, right, guys? Like I said, you had to be in this frequency of love, guys, where you had to be gentle with yourself, gentle with others. Let love flow through you. It's like the music, like I said, with the message from Lord Jagannath. Embodying Krishna's heart and hearing the flute, the specific frequency here. And Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel that takes prayers to heaven here. So I feel like they're confirming that this was a answered prayer from heaven. You received it once, guys, and you're receiving it again in this lifetime. You just had to be in the right frequency, because we associate music with frequency, right? We are tunes to specific things that we hear, that we relate to, that we are tuned to. Like there's some music we like, some music we don't like, So I feel like this is like you have attuned to the specific sound, the specific frequency and vibration here, guys. Yeah, and I feel like also relationships, people that support you now on this new frequency are also entering your life here, guys. And I feel like, with love being a centerfold, like, I feel like this is the answered prayer for gentle love, a higher love, a love that was worth waiting for to come into your life here, guys. I feel like this is internal love, like we said, a love that was formed in the stars, guys. Yeah, wow. Okay, wow, we have the underworld. Yeah, guys, like this is this gift was very much deep within you, guys. So you had to do a lot of shadow work, I'm hearing, in order to let this gift surface again, guys. You had to literally, I'm hearing, face the underworld here, guys. Yeah, underworld of the dark thoughts. What this plane, this 3D plane presents us with, the challenges, the trials, tribulations, the toxicity, the negativity. We see the bad, and sometimes we get engulfed in it, because also I feel like those that are watching are very much empaths, sensitive souls, gentle souls, souls that don't like to see things, of the atrocities, the horrific things sometimes that this plane, can demonstrate. And people, also in terms of the toxic type of negativity, sometimes you're surrounded by, So you literally had to surface out of the underworld here, guys. You had to dig deep here for this gift now to resurface here. Yeah, you had to cross the Rubicon here, guys. Wow. You could also be very much connected to Goddess Nyx here, I'm hearing. Because I've heard Tartarus and Goddess Hecate, yeah. Wow, we have the destroyer here. Yeah, guys, for this light to come through, guys. For the light to come through, you had to destroy the shadows. Yeah, guys. So you had to literally maybe fight struggles, in life. You had to maybe fight for the little guy. You had to step forward for others. You had to really be the lookout, for others also, in the sense that, help them to reach a higher vibration here. Like maybe you had to literally fight, other people's shadows here. Because I feel like with the underworld and the destroyer, it's like it took deep. It took you to dig deep, guys, to find this here. Yeah. You really had to go deep within yourself, and also, within others here. This could also relate to forgiveness, knowing the higher picture here, the higher divine plan. Sometimes we wonder as to why certain things happen the way that they happen, but everyone's on their own soul journey. And I feel like this is what you had to also destroy, the illusion of the matrix, to step into the divine matrix here. Because I feel like this destroyer is like it's the destroying of the 3D plane, to get access to the 5D. Because with this gift coming online, you had to step into the divine matrix, the connection of the Indrajal, the connection to the oneness, right, for this to activate here, guys. You had to break the illusion here. Yeah. So like I said, you are seeing beyond the veil, guys. You're seeing something that is beyond something here, something that only your eyes can see here. Yeah. The destroyer also reminds me of Lord Shiva here, guys. And we have Lord Kalbhairav today in the sacred circles. I do feel like, the divine has assisted you, like we said, protected by the angels, which we saw here. And they've assisted you to break the illusion here, to set yourself free, set others free, and to set your whole reality free here, guys. Where now you jump timelines and you're in a divine timeline, right? That is not an illusion. It's not part of the matrix, like the 3D matrix. It's part of the divine matrix, part of the golden era that you're stepping into here. The maid here, yeah, the maiden, sorry. It's like you have this significant gift here. Yeah, it's like you're holding something close to your heart here, guys. And the rose, guys, if you know, is a matriarch totem in the sacred circles. Like you've attained that, right? You crossed the multiverse to attain it, right? Because if you remember, if you a seasoned viewer, then there was a significant reading, right, from Goddess Saraswati. And it was a reading about when that reading was being channeled, right? There was an example that I gave of a loofah, right, shaped in the rose, and a bee thinking that the loofah was an actual rose. It even tried to pollinate, and tried to receive nectar from that rose, but it wasn't real. So it's like you have now broken free from the matrix of what is not real, guys, and you are now setting yourself free in the divine matrix, guys. You step into the divine matrix, into the whole multiverse of what the real reality is, in terms of the connection to the divine, that there's a higher source, there is very much of a higher mission, a higher consciousness. You've connected to your higher self. And I feel like by you also stepping into the divine matrix, you step into the connection with your higher self at a deeper level, with the divine at a deeper level, with your own monad, at a deeper level here. And that was the activation here of you going beyond the illusion here, guys. Wow. And we have the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, guys, it's like this is the justice that you deserved here. It's like the boundaries that you've cut here. You've cut some sort of a boundary. You've crossed the Rubicon here, guys. Right? You now are able to commune closer with the divine, with your higher self. You're able to commune with the divine matrix, the Indrajal, the oneness here, guys. You now have the clear mind, right? You are beyond the perception of this 3D plane here. It's like you've reached higher consciousness as well on your ascension journey, on your path here. And I feel like all of this has activated something. I feel it's activated something that you're now holding within your hands here, because the Queen of Swords reminds me of Archangel Michael here, which we saw from the beginning here, holding the sword, right? Holding the sword of justice, the sword of truth here, guys. And I feel like this is you now holding this truth, the truth of who you are, the truth of what you're capable of, the truth of the beyond the illusion, the truth of the divine matrix that you've stepped into. It's like you see something, you teach others also. You set yourself free and you free others as well, guys. Yeah. But this gift, this talent, this boon is going to set you free, guys. Yeah. It's within your hands now, within your I've heard waking hands, guys. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So let's see what it's bringing in, guys. I feel like this is very much attuned to you. So, in terms of an answer, it's something that you will hold. But I feel like it's something that you can see in the divine matrix. So you might not see tangibly as in formation in your hand, but it's like now that you are opened yourself up to stepping into the divine matrix, you're now able to see it. You're able to see it with your third eye here. Yeah. Okay, wow. So we first have, spirit symbol number 7 here. And wow, we have the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, guys, look at this. So it's a lot of like spiritual inheritance, spiritual abundance here. It comes with I feel like this gift and this talent now that you enably step into, right? It brings with it a lot of leadership, authority. You teach others, right? It brings a lot of discipline as well. You step into maybe an opportunity that now speaks to your soul. You be the light and the teacher for others here. I'm hearing, you also demand some sort of authority here. It's like people will know, stepping into your auric presence, your auric field, that you demand the spiritual authority here. You know, it's like you have the spiritual leadership here, guys. But I feel like a lot of security, I'm hearing like job security, but soul security also. That's what comes in here. It's like you connect to all the different fragments of your soul here. You become more powerful at a soul level, but you shine at the soul level as well. And in fact, the shining also brings a lot of luck, guys. Like a lot of luck enters your life here. Luck that brings in the abundance, that brings in the job security, that brings in the opportunities, that brings in the success, you know, the victory, the comforts, the luxuries here. In fact, that's what the King of Pentacles demonstrates. You know, it's like you're holding it all, right? You're holding the abundance, the wealth, and what wealth means to you. You know, you're holding the confidence as well, you know, to step into this new timeline with grace, with success, you know, and that you can finally say that, you know, you've reached the pinnacle, right, of these achievements in life. Like you reach that milestone, you like you cross into that the fruits of your labor. Here's what I'm getting. Yeah, wow, guys. Yeah, I feel like, and this is spiritually blessed, guys. It's like your spiritual inheritance as well here, guys. Like you're always meant to receive this divine abundance here. In fact, this divine abundance is going to come through the most serendipitous way here, guys. Yeah, the most luckiest of ways. Like divine luck follows you here. Yeah, and it also comes with protective. It's like it's going to be protected. Whatever comes in now, the abundance that comes in, the wealth that comes in, the security that comes in, the victory that comes in, is heavily protected here. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles. Wow. And it's like I said, you know, you connect to your soul at a deeper level here, guys. It's like you have that commune now. You know, you don't have to go looking for it. It's like you just step into it and you know, guys. Your intuition grows higher. Your psychic gifts go greater. You know, you become more attuned to your divine presence here. Wow, we have new beginnings. Yeah, guys. I think this speaks for itself, right? New beginnings in it all here, guys. For those wanting to conceive, build a family, I feel like that's coming in. You know, for those wanting to step into new experiences, like I said, find, you know, your true love, your higher love. It's like a new beginning in all here. The reset, like we said here, guys. Bringing in the new experiences, whatever you've held dear, you know, because very much like a mother holds their child, the dearest, you know, to them, as it's akin to who she is, because it came from her, you know. I feel like this is the deepest desire, deepest wish here coming through, and it's coming through in the form of a new beginning here, guys. New beginning in all here. Wow, it's bringing in new beginnings in all areas of your life here, guys. Wow, we have the Chariot. Wow, guys, it's coming in fast here. Yeah, it's coming in fast. There's going to be a lot of movement. You're going to see this now. Like I said, there's no longer the waiting. There's no longer the delay. It's like no longer out of your reach, guys. It comes in fast here, guys. Yeah. And I feel like it's the journey, you know, this is, there's no destination per se, but this is like the crux of a destination to the biggest destination I'm hearing here. Yeah. Wow. Yep, it's coming in fast, guys. And I feel like also, you know, with the Chariot here, it also reminds me that, you know, it takes a lot of also confidence for things to move, you know, like where the divine needed confidence in you, you know, like divine confidence is what I'm saying. Like the divine now has confidence because you have reached that attainment level, you've reached that ascension path, you've reached, you're going the right path, you know. It's like that now the divine has confidence that you're able to handle this as well, handle this gift, this talent, this boon as well. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you've attained divine confidence. Wow. Wow, guys, love. Yeah, for those looking for love, guys, it's on the cards. Yeah, very much the card that we saw in the last reading as well. This is the union, guys. Union with you, with your higher self. Union with you and your monad. Union with you and your twin flame, your soulmate, guys. Your higher love here. I feel like this is just a union with the divine here as well. Here, guys. Wow. Finding your other half here, guys. Yeah. We have Temperance. Wow, guys, Temperance is very much about divinely orchestration, right? Divinely aligned. It's like this is the love worth waiting for, guys, for those looking for love here. Yeah, it's like, you know, where you find purpose, you find meaning. You know, this is the love that you're going to find the purpose, you're going to find the meaning. If it's not love, then it's, you know, you finding the purpose and meaning of your own life. You know, that's why I said you're stepping into that divine matrix where you're able to see things at such a higher conscious level. You're able to unite with the divine in a way and commune with the divine in a way that not many get to experience, guys, in this lifetime here. Yeah. And you're also able to feel the source love here, akin to source love. That's the type of love that's coming into your life, guys. Yeah, it's like I said, you know, at the very beginning, like it's a God wink, right? Where the God is now in the orchestration, guys. So making you see things, making things that will make you believe, guys. Believe in the magic, you know, the magic that surrounds you, guys. Like you now tap into that. You are full mainstream connection because you have stepped into the divine matrix, guys. You have stepped into divine source's love here, guys. Look at this with the spirit symbol and the love here. It's like the love of the divine is now surrounding you, guys. Like you're in that bubble, guys. Like you step into that bubble and that bubble never leaves you. It's like you see things in that bubble that no one else can see, guys. You also portray and you emanate, you know, that auric field of this bubble. So people will feel you. People will know, you know your name. I'm hearing know and feel your high spiritual level here, guys. Like it's going to be undeniable to you, but undeniable to others here, guys. And it's going to set you free from any boundaries. I'm hearing any insecurities, any constraints, any obstacles, guys. This sets you free here, guys. Wow. An activation, an attainment of something so unique, guys. Like I feel like, you know, I don't have the words to describe what this is. It's like it has to be felt. It's known, guys. It's just known. It's like that's the God wink that's coming towards. Like they want you to know this. It's like the universe winking to you here. Like, hello, you know, we're here. You know, you're at this point, you're at this pinnacle, guys. And I feel like that's why this reading very much donates to the last reading. It's like an extension thereof. You know, with you now at the cosmic mirrors, you're able to see the divine matrix, connect to the divine matrix, step forward into the divine matrix here, guys. And you experience it all here. New beginnings in everything. Love, what makes your soul happy here, what speaks to your soul, guys. Soul-rooted manifestations coming true here. Soul-rooted desires here. Wow. Okay. What a message, guys. What a message. Okay, so let's see. Can ask the question of what would you experience next on this journey, on this path now, guys. Now that this is aligned, things have aligned, guys. Wow. Okay. Got two there. I feel like we need to pull a few tea leaves. Wow, to close this section, guys. Yeah, I feel like wow. Okay, a lot of brilliant things. I'm just hearing brilliance. The word brilliance is becoming centerfold here, guys. Okay, this is all coming through. Let's see here. I feel like they're saying to form a sacred circle here. Okay, wow, guys. Okay, that's what tea leaf there. And let's see further messages here. So I'm going to pull, hearing 3 and okay. All right, so let me move this. I'm just going to move all the tea leaves to the side, which we will create the sacred circle. So I'm just going to put it here for now. Okay, so let us see here first the red cards. Okay, so wow, we have the fork in the road. Yeah, now you know the direction, guys. Like the new beginnings that come here, it's going to show you, or it's going to give you the opportunity to make the decisions now. You know, in terms of now you're going to have too many options. You know, before you maybe had few, now you have so many, right? And whichever road you choose, I feel it's going to reach. You're going to reach the destination, right? The final destination, either way, right? But I feel like this is now where the opportunities are presented to you by the universe here. Yeah. I feel like the path also that you're going to be choosing is going to be the path that leads you to your soul satisfaction here, your soul happiness. I feel like that will be the director here, you know, giving you the direct guidance here, the catalyst, moving you in the direction here. Whatever's going to make your soul happy. Wow, we have happy, yeah. I just said so happy, right? Yeah, guys, happy, leading you to the happiness here, guys. A lot of happiness, wishes coming true. You know, with the balloons, it signifies things that were once whispered to the universe, sent to the universe here, is coming into your ambit of the reality here. You now have the key here, guys. The key that we said here to unlock this happiness here, guys. Yeah, and birds again. Yep. Wow. We did see the number 26. I saw it somewhere. I think it was on the proposal card. Was it 26? Yeah, 26 and 26. Yeah, on love. So for those looking for love, guys. Yep. The highest love. Yeah. We have a leg up. Yeah, guys, this is the universe's leg up for you. This gift, this talent, this boon, whatever is going to give you the leg up in life, guys. Like I said, luck will just follow you here. We have the number 34, which donates to a 7 here, guys. Yep, With the star here, it's like the universe has given you the luck here. Yeah, wow. Okay, and we have thinker here. Yeah, put number 44. What you want to manifest, what you want to bring into reality, you now have the ability to do so here. Number 44, the number of the archangels here. Yeah, it's like what you want from a soul level here, guys. What you think and what you desire from a soul level here is what comes in. Okay, so we have concern. Okay, we have imprisonment. Wow, and we have family room. Yeah, okay. So I do feel like, yeah, like we said again with this, the key and the lock here, right? Previously, right, you may have felt like you were in this cage, right? This illusionment that we said, that we saw you broke out of, right? The illusionment of the 3D mind, you were imprisoned by it, right? This is what was the concern in terms of, you know, holding you back, right? Thinking that there was nothing more than what this 3D plane has to offer here. But you break out of this, guys, here. I feel like you break out of this and you create a new life for yourself here. Yeah. I feel like you create a whole new life here. Yeah. Let us see what the sacred circle tea leaves want to speak about here. But I feel like you're coming out of this imprisonment here, guys. You could have been also very much imprisoned by your own family, guys. Toxic relations, toxic environments here. Yeah. I feel like maybe you felt so you cannot leave this environment here, guys. And this is where the universe gives you the leg up to do so here, guys. Okay, wow, we have ladder. Yeah, climbing towards success. You're climbing out of this prison. This could be a makeshift prison of your mind, an actual prison in the sense that it's this toxic environment that you're in. Like I said, toxic family connections here. But you're now being given the leg up here, the ladder here towards success from the universe here. Wow, yeah, and this ladder is leading you to love here, guys. Look at this, the sacred circle here. To new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. The sun, guys. Yep. We have the carrot here. Wow, opportunity or windfall. Wow, guys. Wow, we have career. Yeah, definitely in terms of your career, job opportunities coming in here, windfalls here, of luck here, I'm hearing. Yeah, of happiness, guys. Wow. We have the crib here, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, the start of something new. We've seen this twice here for those wanting to conceive a family as well. We have the star, guaranteed success, guys. Look at the sacred circle here. Wow, success and the star, guys. Look at this. We have guaranteed success and we have success. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It's like they want to reassure you here, guys. Like I said, it's just like they're going to make you believe, guys. Like it's going to be, that make you believe scenario here. Wow, we have the crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Yeah, you're now wearing the crown, guys. You're wearing the crown of this here. And I said people will know you just by stepping into your auric presence here. Yeah. New opportunities. I feel like victories. Just hearing happiness, prosperity, abundance, guys. Wow. We have short journey. Yeah, guys. It's a short journey to this, guys. It's a short journey for this to start. Like we said, we start with the chariot card as well. We have the wheel. Wow, guys. This reminds me of the wheel of fortune here. Yep. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I feel like the wheel is turning that we saw here. Look at this, the wheel that is turning this wheel, guys. Yep, it's a short journey now for the wheel to start turning, guys. And we have heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, this was the heartache, guys. This is what you thought, right? You thought that this was never coming into your life here, but the wheel's turning, guys. And now this ladder is leading you to it all, guys. Look at this. This is like the epiphany, the example of having it all, guys. Love, success, victory, opportunities, new beginnings, like everything. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like we have a missing card here, guys. I'm going to pull one from this deck here. I feel like there's a missing piece to the puzzle here. Let's see. Okay. To close off this reading, and then we will pull from, we will see the mystery message. Wow, look at this, the well watcher, guys. And we have the well, the fountain. That's the missing piece here, guys. Wisdom, power of the divine, guys. This is the message. You're going to see the power of the divine here. These wishes that are coming true here. The wishes you once made wishing well. The fountain, the Trevi fountain, guys. Wow, with the number 7 being luck here. It's like the luck now, the divine luck that I said from the very beginning is around you, within you, and coming into your existence here. Yeah, with the wisdom that you attained, right? That wisdom, we said the boon that you attained. You now have the power of the divine behind you. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what a ending card here, guys. It brings me back to see the wishes here, guys. Okay, so I'm going to lift the wishes here to see. I feel like this is now what they're saying. Okay, guys, I've taken the water out and the scrolls, right? So we have 4 red scrolls here. three purple scrolls. Okay, a lot of Archangel Metatron color and Archangel Chamuel's color, guys. We have the green scroll here, and then in terms of the charms, we have the love heart, the blue heart here. Wow, guys, connection of the two, those looking for love here, higher love, guys. And you know, blue reminds me of Archangel Michael, so you're deeply connected to Archangel Michael here, guys. We also have the strawberry here. Yeah, you're now tasting the fruit, right? The fruit of your labor, tasting the fruit of this gift, this boon here. We've got two rams here, and you know, the ram always reminds me of Ram, the word Ram. So I feel like you could have a strong connection to Lord Krishna, Lord Ram. We have the wheel here, the wheel of fortune. We did see, right, the wheel of fortune, wheel turning in your favor here. So a lot of stagnancy I'm hearing here. A lot of stubbornness is being removed here, guys. Things that were stubborn, things that were delayed here. We also have the clover, the golden clover here, the golden luck, like we said here with the divine watcher here, the power of the divine here, divine luck with you here. We also have the motorbike here, so a lot of movement. We did see that with the chariot as well. We've got the honey here, guys. You reaching here, moving towards the land of milk and honey here, guys. We also have the psychic purple cat here. You attuning to your psychic abilities here. Your commune with the divine getting stronger here. We have the banana here, and I do feel like with the banana, it also reminds me of the moon, you know, the moon. So your connection to the moon here, connection to your psychic attunement here, but also the banana reminds me of it being ripe, you know, something being ripened in your life as well here. We also have the pink butterfly here, a lot of love, divine source love here. We have the white cat here, a lot of purity, you know, divine purity coming into your life. And we have the whale, guys. These are like big things, magnanimous things, guys, coming in here. Yeah, wow, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I feel like everything is turning here, guys. Oh, we also have the teddy bear here. So a lot of your childhood dreams coming true here. Yeah. For those wanting to conceive as well. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I will pull 3 purple, 4 red, and 1 green as the closing messages from the well to see what's coming true. So we have the 4 red. So I'm going to pull from this red deck here. I feel like I've pulled 2 from here. And 2 from here. Okay, to close off the messages from the fountain, Trevi Fountain. And we had 3 purple. So we'll pull 3 purple from here. Okay, and we had the green. Okay. Sorry. I need to pull the green here. Alright, so let's see these wishes coming true here, guys. Yep. Wishes of love, we saw wishes of childhood dreams, wishes of movement, things moving, you know, delays, moving, stagnancy, moving, you coming out of obstacles. Not for you. Yeah, guys, the wish of now, the yes from the universe, guys, the yes from the universe. What was meant for you will find you here, guys. Divinely protected timeline here. What was not for you, God's rejection is God's protection, but now it's the yes, guys, the yes from the universe here. Wow, things have shifted. Wow, we have loyal heart. Yeah, guys, for those looking for love here, meeting your divine counterpart here. Yeah, a higher love, guys, but you connecting to your higher self as well, guys. Connecting to God and source here, where your faith gets increased here. You now have the keys here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. We also have good times. Wow, guys, look at this. Wish of good times coming in here. We also have fogged in, go slow, take time. Yeah, things that were slow, guys. Things that were taking time, right? Stagnancy, we did see that now. Gets moved here. Yeah, the chariot coming in. We have celebrations. Look at this, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Times to celebrate, occasions to celebrate, guys. Milestones to celebrate, victories to celebrate here. Opportunities to celebrate here. Yeah, the good times, the love, guys. Wow, wow, wow. We also have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Yeah, this is what they wanted you to know. That now is the divine time. You're exactly where you need to be. Like the owl here, we're seeing here. It's like the divine placement, the divine time, the divine synergy here, where everything aligns here, guys. Yeah, they want you to know that this was all destined, all part of the universal plan, but they want you to see the brilliance of it, right? That the brilliance of what you're asking for, it needed to be in its brilliant form, and they wanted it to be in its brilliant form for you to experience the brilliance of it, guys. Yeah, not half-hearted, I'm hearing here. Yeah, not the 20%, the full 100%. Wow. Okay, we also have, wow, guys, miracles. Guys, Expect the wondrous to emerge. Like I said, guys, you're going to see something that is going to be miraculous, guys, that you're not going to believe. It's going to make you a believer, guys. Look at this. Miracles, good times, celebrations, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Love. Wow. And we have formation. Yeah, guys, this was formed for you. It was formed, protected, and kept just for you, guys. Yeah, by the angels here, by the archangels. It was formed for you. You needed the right time, the opportune moment, needed the synergy, guys. Yeah, it was all being formed for you here. And I feel like the Trevi Fountain, the wishing well here is saying the well watcher here is letting you know this, yeah. That this miracles, everything was divinely placed for you. It was formed for you. It's like the universe has made it, architected, the archetype has manufactured it and formed it just for you, guys. The love of a lifetime, miracles, celebrations, everything here, guys. Wow, all your wishes coming true here, yeah. What you thought was not for you, guys. What you thought the universe denied you here, guys, is going to come in. It's going to come in such a miraculous way here. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let us see the blessings. I heard blessings, okay. Messages from Lord Kalbhairav and Lord Jagannath. Okay. We have the dragon, the rainbow dragon here with union here. I feel like they want you to know this this dragon. I feel like it's like going to be the union bringer here, bringing you together with the love of your life here. I'm also hearing a union with something that you've longed for, guys. It's a union of something here. You have the dragon energy that was protecting it here. Yeah, they want you to know that what was protected here, this dragon is going to unite it with you. You could be also connected to the dragons here. I feel like also we did see in one of the love circle readings that the dragon, that this divine union, had a specific dragon here working behind the scenes for them here, protecting them here. Yeah, like you also have a unique dragon behind you. I feel like Lord Jagannath and Lord Kalbhairav are also your protectors here, because I feel Lord Kalbhairav is the most fierce form of Lord Shiva, right? So I do feel like you could be connected to him, and they want you to know that you're protected here, and always will be protected here. Yeah, you could have a strong connection to the dragons here. Yeah, we also have, wow, soul symbol here, guys. The blessing of you uniting with the divine here, guys. And you, whatever you ask for, like I feel like whatever you now say in prayer, guys, because you are so attuned and connected to the divine matrix, it comes true here, guys. Answered prayers here. They want you to know whatever you've asked and prayed to the universe for here. Wow, wow, wow. It was protected, guys. It was protected. Now it's coming in here. Yeah, wow. We have Archangel Premenelik. Be conscientious. Cooperate with others for the highest good. This reminds me of the blue butterfly here, the ones in the blue moon. Like this is going to be, it's going to feel like once in a blue moon, where things happen so serendipitously here, because we have the dragonfly that's hidden here, right? It's hidden. So what was camouflage comes now into light here, guys. And we also have the bee here. Yeah, I feel like this is a blessing from Mother Gaia as well here. It could be very much connected to Mother Gaia as well here. Yeah, connected to the animal kingdom here. We have ascending the mountain. Yeah, keep going forward, guys. You are ascending the mountain. They want you to know this. You're on the right path. You are ascending, and you'll be reaching ascension heights like no other, guys. Yeah, in life, from a spiritual perspective, and in every ambit. Yeah, I'm hearing here. Yeah, like the road now is clear for you here. Yeah, obstacles being removed here. Wow, we have Archangel Michael. You see him come through a lot, hey guys. Remember who you are. Yeah, they want you to know this. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. I mean, it came twice, right? You're so highly connected to the archangels, guys. Yeah, Archangel Michael, like I said, he's very much connected to you as well. It could be part of his army here. And they want you to know, they want you to remember who you are. Never forget who you are here. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Wow, guys. Remember the power that you possess as well, guys. Wow, we have Kairos. Yeah, your whole life is about to shift, guys. This eye is open. You've opened this eye. Like I said, you've opened the eye to the divine matrix now, guys. There's no closing it. I'm hearing here. Yeah, you've opened the eye here. Your whole life is about to shift here, guys. They want you to know this here. It's like you're on the path to ascension here. Yeah, very high spiritual path here. Okay. We also have the resting tree. Yeah, patience and stillness. You were in this patience, in the stillness, guys. It was still. Things were not in alignment, guys. You were waiting for it to be in alignment now. And now it is, yeah. Wow, wow, wow. And with the union here, you're waiting for this union, guys. With number 22, sorry. You could have been waiting for a union here. A union in terms of, meeting the love of your life, but a union also in manifesting what you wanted. Uniting with what you wanted to see in your reality here, guys. In union with this timeline that you are now stepping into here. Okay, wow, we have pathway, yeah, guys. And with number 35, which turns to the abundant pathway, guys. It's now laden. You're being divinely led here with the butterflies here. It's like the spirit guides, ascended masters, archangels leading you on this pathway to light here, out of the darkness, out of the stillness here. Yeah, wow. Okay, we also have, wow, unexpected income. Yeah, guys, a lot of abundance coming your way here. Yeah, we have number 27, which turns to a 9. This is the year of the 9 here. So a lot of abundance, guys, coming your way here. Yeah. We also have our 5 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like, 5 of Pentacles donates a lot of financial constraint, financial losses, worries, fears, insecurities, also the poverty mindset, with that card of lack here, and it comes in where you move out of this here into now the abundant pathway, the pathway that's full, the pathway that's prosperous, the pathway that's abundant here. You may have felt that your pathway lacked a lot of things, but now it gets fulfilled in all areas here, guys. Okay, we also have 6 of Wands here. Wow, yeah, guys, look at this victory. It's a card of victory here. Yeah, of recognition, of rewards, of good news, of good fortune, guys. You went from the 5 of Pentacles here to the 6 of Wands, guys. Out of where loss to victory, from lack of faith to recognition here, no confidence to self-confidence here, from no rewards to rewards, from bad times to good times here, good news, good fortunes, achievements, guys, promotions here, things come in here with the 6 of Wands here. Yeah, opportunities galore here. I'm hearing. Wow, we have message in a bottle. This is the message they want you to know. They want you to know that the bottle has reached you, guys. This is it. This is the message they want you to know. This pathway now laden in front of you, that's guided by the divine here. They want you to know of what is to come here, guys. The abundance, the victory, the achievements, the promotions, the milestones, the good fortune here. Yeah, wow, unfinished symphony. I feel like this is what what they want you to know is that whatever was unfinished, guys, gets finished in this lifetime now. Yeah, whatever you thought was lacking here, whatever you want to finish also, guys, you have the resources to finish. Whatever you wanted to experience in this lifetime, you now have the ability to do so, guys. Yeah, wow. And we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Look at this, guys. To end the reading, a sincere wish will be granted. And that is what, a sincere wish will be granted. And that is what we have seen from throughout this reading, right? They wanted you to know that this sincere wish, this deep desire, you now have the needle and the thread. Maybe you had the thread before and you didn't have the needle. Now you have both, guys. You synergize and you're able to weave. You're able to weave the manifestations into your reality, answered prayers coming in, good fortune here. It's like you're weaving the thread of destiny here. Master weaver, if you know, the spider that we saw in the last reading here. You are the master weaver now. You have the needle, you have the thread. And it's a divine thread, divine needle and divine thread, guys. Yeah, with the power of the divine behind you, guys. Yeah, you're weaving your own destiny, guys. Yeah, and this wish is going to be granted here. We did see that from the very beginning here. They wanted you to know that your most deepest and the most sincerest wish, guys, is about to be granted. Just like you've received this bottle, this message from the universe here. Because when you throw a bottle in the ocean, right, you don't know who it's going to reach. You don't even know when it's going to reach to wherever it's supposed to reach, right? But you have to be in the right place at the right time, to find it here. And you are in the right place at the right time now to finish what was unfinished, guys, to experience what you've always wanted to experience here, and for the wishes and manifestations in your life to come true here. What you once only wished and desired for, thought that it was never going to come, guys, comes in. And it comes in fast, guys. Yeah. Get ready for a pathway to abundance, guys. Yeah. I feel like that's calling your name here. Yeah. Wow. What a reading, guys. Yeah. You're on the pathway to success, victory, good fortune, love, happiness, meeting your divine counterpart, bringing it all in. But I feel like you synergized to this life, to this timeline now, this threaded timeline. Also feel like this needle and thread was a divine thread, divine timeline, orchestrated and manufactured just for you, guys. That's how loved you are by the universe here, by the archangels, guys. And they wanted you to know this. Yeah. They wanted you to know how keen and how close you are to them as well. All right, guys. Wow. Happy 11/11. Yeah, I feel like a lot of good things are coming your way, guys. Post this portal. Like Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Metatron wanted you to know this together with Lord Jagannath and Lord Kalbhairav, guys. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. If you have liked this reading, please do like, share, and subscribe. Warm welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope that you're enjoying the readings. And yeah, to my returning subscribers, very much thank you. Thank you so much for all the love, the messages that you've shared. One other thing, if you're trying to reach me on Instagram, I'm not getting all the messages for some reason. Some are being blocked for some reason. So if you think I'm not responding to you, please note that that's not the case. Just not receiving it. So if you can resend it or email me, everything is in the description box. Also, I launched the Ethereal Divine Designs last year on the 1111 portal, so I felt very much called to mention that again. But all the details are in the description box, guys. So if you want to check that out, you can. But yeah, guys, I feel like this has come full circle. In terms of where you are in life now, I feel like this is specifically being orchestrated. Was orchestrated previously by the divine. It's like things are going to happen now. This God wink, this by design. This God wink is going to be by the design, by God incidences here, guys. It's by design, not by default, guys, by design, by the divine design here. And it's like it's going to make you believe. It's going to make you a believer. Believer in the magic of the divine, guys. All right, guys. I hope to see you guys soon. I'm sending all my light and love, and I hope to see you in my next one.